Hey guys, I actually saw this trick on Scam School. They have a great YouTube channel, and it's actually really inspired me to get back into it. I started watching them, and then I started coming out with more videos and remembering more tricks that I knew. So you gotta check out Scam School. Brian Brushwood is an incredible, they got a great thing going on over there. And so definitely check them out, subscribe to them. And this was a trick that I learned from them that I've been doing because it's very powerful. And I actually did it yesterday at a wedding to a bunch of people sitting at my table that I'd never met before. So what you do is you need all the 6's and all the 7's for this trick. So if you're performing it for a group of people, I think the best thing to do is I'll do this a lot when I'm doing Out of This World. I'll start separating the blacks and the reds, and then when I'm done, I'll just split them up like that. And it's a great method, and you can do it right in front of them, and then do some false cuts or some false shuffles or whatever. So for this, you need all the 6's and all the 7's. So even when I was sitting down at the table, I was spreading through all the cards, and I started pulling out all the 6's and all the 7's. 7, 7, 7. 3 7's, lucky 7's. I think that's it. And I just kind of spread them out like this at the very end, and what I do is you need them to go every other card. So I'll put card here, 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 there, and just continue to do so. And then you have this whole chunk, and now it's going every other card is a 6 or a 7. And then you take this packet and you put it on top of the deck. And the way you start the trick off is you can do some false cuts. I wouldn't recommend any false shuffles, but put the cards down on the table and they could just be sitting there. You tell them, cut the deck about in half. And I like to do this in front of probably 4 to 7 people, if not more, because a lot of people can get involved with it. So you say to one person, cut the cards about in half. So they do that. Remember, this is where all our 6's and 7's are. So we take this deck to get the selected card. And we spread through and we have someone else pick out a selected card. We'll just say this one. So they look at it, and while they're showing everyone, because we do want to do this in front of a greater group of people, what I'm doing over here is I'm counting off 2, 4, 6 cards. And so when they show everyone, instead of put it back anywhere, I just tell them, put it back right there. And they square it up. Then I hand this over to someone else. So now before I even go on, our card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards down from the top of this packet. So now you can start to see where the 6's and 7's come into play. So you give the packet to someone else now and say, go ahead and sit on that or put it away or hide it. Then you go to someone else and you give them the original, this packet that's left over, and you explain to them, go ahead and take one card off the top, and whenever you feel compelled, just stop. And as they go, because the 6 is here now, or a 7, 6 or a 7 is here now, in your head, you just think, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If they stop at no, then the card that you want is here. So you say, you stopped at that card, so go ahead and flip it over. It's a 6. Now you could have stopped at a king, and you could have stopped at a 10. That's how you show differences. It's a subtlety. It's a beautiful thing. So since they stopped at a 6, you tell them to come back out and count 6 cards off the top. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you say, you re-explain everything that just happened, and you have them flip over that card, because this is the one they stopped at. It's kind of a magician's force, a magician's pick. And that's the card. Now, if this would have been a 7, let's say, same thing. Bring that card out, count 7 cards off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th card down. Go ahead and flip that over. It's a queen of spades. And that is a great trick where you can get everyone at the table involved and everyone is paying attention. A lot of tricks, because they involve one person, some people start to tune out. Something's more interesting over here. This doesn't really concern me. So what better way than to almost open up a table or a set of people with this trick, get everyone involved, and then you can start doing individual tricks and still have everyone fascinated with what you're doing.